Hi everyone and welcome to Book Boop. My name is Rachel and today I will be revealing my September TBR. Like all the other months in the year of 2019, I have a different theme every single month, and this month I still have a theme. I've been going strong. I'm going to try to go the rest of the year with themes, but this one's going to be a little bit different because each month I've picked the amount of books I really felt like I could get through within the month. But this month, my theme, there are so many books that I want to read that I'm going to have a lot more books in my TBR than I can actually get through, but it's going to give me some options and I'll try to get through as many of them as I can. So my theme for September is middle grade. Middle grade is probably, honestly, my favorite, it's not a genre, but kind of favorite age group to read from, even a little bit more than YA. I just adore middle grade. It's just all about the story and I just love it. So I have a whole bunch of books here to show you that I'm hoping to get through that I just have on my TBR cart and I really want to read. And there's a couple of them that come out on September the 3rd, which I have pre-ordered, and they will come in the mail that day, and I am so excited about them. They're both middle grade as well, and I cannot wait to read them, and I'm hoping to read them this month as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the books that I'm hoping to read. So this goes along with the book that's coming out on September 3rd, but I'm wanting to reread City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. This book was my favorite book of 2018. I absolutely adore it. A quick synopsis for this book is we follow this girl named Cassidy Blake, and her parents have a paranormal TV show where they basically are ghost hunters and tell the history behind different haunted places. The thing is that Cassidy can actually see and communicate with ghosts, and so it's a wonderfully creepy, fun story, and I adored it. I absolutely adored it, and I cannot wait to reread it. But I'm super excited because the second book in this series comes out called Tunnel of Bones. It takes place in Paris, and kind of like the under catacombs of Paris with the Tunnel of Bones is there, and I am so excited. It comes out September 3rd. I cannot wait to read it, and I think I want to reread this one in preparation for that because I love this book and I want to read it again. This is one of those ones where, and I'm not kidding, like I finished the last page and I wanted to turn right back to the beginning and read it again. I absolutely adored it. So I cannot wait to read Tunnel of Bones. So those are two books already that I'm hoping that I can get to. The next one is another that's coming out on September 3rd, and I don't have anything to hold up for that one. And that is called Guest, A Changeling Tale by Mary Downing Hahn. Mary Downing Hahn usually puts out about a book a year, and she writes fantastic ghost stories. The only thing I really know about this story, it's not specifically a ghost story, but it's about this kid's brother or sister, like baby brother or sister, that's replaced with a changeling, and they kind of go to try to find their actual brother or sister and save them. It sounds like it's a really cool story. The cover looks really creepy. It's like this creepy looking like baby carriage with like a crow. I don't know. It's really creepy looking. Anyways, I'm so excited about that too. Mary Downing Hahn is probably my favorite children's author from my childhood. I adore her. Her ghost stories are amazing and it's perfect for this time of year. The next book I'm hoping to get to, which sadly is a book that I wanted to read last year. It was one of the top books of last year that was released that I really wanted to read, and I never got to it. That's kind of embarrassing, but that is Sweep by Jonathan Auzier. I always pronounce his name wrong, but it's the story of a girl and her monster. This story takes place in Victorian London of this little girl who is a chimney sweep, and one day she is saved by a golem that is made of soot and ash, and they become best friends, and it sounds adorable. And I love Jonathan Auzier's storytelling, and he always has some kind of like theme or sort of like thing to learn from it, kind of like an old fairy tale feel to it, which I really love. So I'm really excited about this one, and I'm really hoping to get to this as well. After that, this is a book that everybody's heard of on BookTube. Everybody pretty much loves it, and I still have yet to read it, which is sad, and I'm really hoping to get to at least one of them this month, and that is Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow by Jessica Townsend. I'm really pumped about this one. People say this gives Harry Potter vibes, which I'm all about. I'm all for that. This story, it follows this little girl named Morrigan Crow, and she is born, I think, on the luckiest day of the year or something, and she's supposed to die on her 10th birthday? I can't remember. She's supposed to die on a specific birthday, and she's just like cursed, and when anything bad happens in this town that she lives in, she's blamed for it. And then right before her birthday, something happens to her where she's whisked away to this magical place, and she has the chance to be able to avoid her fate and to join this magical school, but she has to compete in a competition to be able to be a part of the school. I think that's what it's about. But it sounds amazing. I've heard so many good things about it. Again, Harry Potter vibes, and it's supposed to be really whimsical and amazing, and I'm so excited about it. So that's that one. I also have the second one, Wondersmith. I don't know if I'm gonna get to both of these this month. If anything, I'm hoping to at least get to the first one because I'm feeling a little bit left out. I feel like everybody's read this but me, and I really want to read it. So there's some more. All right, I've got a couple more to show you, one of which is one I actually put on my August TBR, but I didn't get to it because I read the Diviner series as it is, the first 3 books in the series during August, and I didn't end up having a lot of time to read this other one because the Diviner's books are pretty big, and I wasn't able to get through much more than those, but that is Graveyard Shift by Chris Westwood, and the only thing I know about this, I believe it takes place in London, and it follows this kid who is recruited for the Ministry of Pandemonium, who are supposed to kind of like hunt down ghosts and help escort them to the afterlife. So ghost story, lots of cemetery stuff in here too. So I love those kind of vibes. I'm really excited to read this, and I'm hoping to get to it this month since I didn't get to it in August, but this one sounds really cool too. And the last one that I'm hoping to get to, so many books, I'm not going to get to all these. I really hope I do, but we'll see, is Shadow Weaver by Marcy Kate Connolly. This one sounds really fascinating to me. So we've got this little girl, and she kind of has a little bit of a magical power where she's able to control shadows, and her own shadow is honestly her best friend. And one day her shadow asks her to do some kind of ritual or something to actually make her real and not just a shadow anymore. Whenever she starts to do the ritual, I think something goes wrong, and then she actually becomes afraid of her shadow, and she's not sure if she can trust it. So it sounds like a really creepy story. I believe it's part of a series. I'm not sure how many books are in the series, but this one sounds so adorable. I've had this one since probably like May or something of this year, and I'm really anxious to get into it too. So that's a lot of middle grade. That's a lot of books I'm hoping to get to. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to read them all. That's like, how many books was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 books. I have 8 books on this TBR. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to them all, but usually middle grade reads pretty quickly, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get through as many as I possibly can, and then hopefully get through the rest of them soon because I adore middle grade. I haven't gotten to read enough of it this year. Anyways, that is my September TBR. What are you planning to read in September? Also, are there any books that you have read in my list that I'm going to be reading this month? Let me know what you thought about them, whether you liked them or didn't like them. Just let me know what you think. But thank you so much for watching. And on this side of the screen over here is my logo. If you click on that, you can subscribe to my channel and follow me on my book journey. On this side over here is a suggestion for another video if you want to watch another one right now. But thank you so much for watching. You rock, and don't forget to keep reading. Bye!